Welcome everybody to today's video. I'm going to be showing you a little bit of Grim. If you don't know what Grim is, it's a bit like Rust but in VR. So I suppose you could say it's a bit similar to Strayed, but whereas Strayed is a bit more identical to Rust, this has a little bit stuff that's a little bit different. And I'll touch on some of that while we're going over everything. And I'm also going to show you some techniques to use on your first day in the game to try and, help you, because it can be quite overwhelming playing a game like this. As you can see here, Sam is sleeping. Mr. Scorpio, go check out his channel. I'll leave a link in the description if I remember. If not, Sam, if you see this, just comment. So we have our chest here. We played this for about 3 hours yesterday, and I tell you what, we are hooked. We are absolutely hooked. Okay. So I'm going to show you a little bit what's different with this as opposed to other games that use this same sort of PvP survival-based building setting. So first of all, on here you have oxygen. While I'm inside my base, the oxygen shouldn't be going down, but for some reason it is. Odd. So I will show you how to refill that, because that's something we're going to have to do. You can choose your weapons by going like this. Bear in mind this is still in early access, so it is a bit janky here and there, but the base of it really does work quite well. There's a little bit of it that's could be better. So I'm going to quickly show you what you'd be doing on your first day as opposed to what I would be doing now. So let's get out of here. Let's go to one of the domes. I'm going to show you a dome, what's inside of there, and what you want to do when you first start playing Grim. So yeah, like I said, we played it for 3 hours. Really enjoying it so far. I was a big player of Rust back in the Legacy days. I kind of lost interest when they came out of Legacy and went into what they're doing now. And yeah, I mean, I stopped playing Rust, but that addiction to those type of games still there. So if you're seeing any kind of anti-aliasing or any kind of jittering and things like that, this can happen. If you go into the menu on your quest and come back out of it, this can happen every now and then. It is also available on Steam, which sounds like it plays a little bit better there, although Sam did have a bit of crashing while he was playing. Again, though, he was streaming, so for the purpose of me trying to make this video look a little bit better, bear with me. Okay. It's because I'm recording. It's recording. This, I've just played a little bit without it recording. It doesn't do all this. So whatever you're seeing, if you see any of this on the screen, it looks a bit weird, warpy, and things like that. That's sadly because I'm recording. But anyway, let's crack on with it, because I do want to show a little bit of this game, and I thought I'd show it on the Quest because I feel like that's something that people are going to jump into on the most. A lot of people do play on Quest a lot more than other platforms. So over here, this is one of the domes. There's multiple domes. This isn't the only one. I will show you the map and things like that. But this is one of the smaller domes. The central dome has a base inside of it, and you can find things there. But the problem with the central dome is where it's obviously central. A lot of players do go there, and you can get ambushed. And we experienced that last night, and it wasn't the best of feelings. I mean, getting ambushed in a VR game with people circling you was a crazy feeling. It felt cool nonetheless, but it was a crazy feeling. So let's just quickly go over what you're going to be experiencing when you first play the game. So I'm going to change my belt back. Let's put this back on here. So what you're going to start off with is this, your rock. And what you're going to want to try and find first is wood, which come like that in piles of wood, which is absolutely fine. You can take a hit of those. Or if you go inside the domes, you can find trees, and you want to take a hit of those. Your first thing you want to try and do, get wood. Literally. I'm not going to destroy the whole thing because simply that's just going to take too long with the rock. But your first day, that's what you're going to be doing. This is where you fill up your oxygen. As you can hear that, it just did that. You can also buy things from here as well. Another oxygen tank, which I'm actually going to buy that. It seems like a good idea to have a spare one, because now that gives me... Okay, I can't wear both of them. Maybe that's for a costume. Anyways, let's go in here. Don't try and press these buttons with your full hand. It won't work. You literally have to do it quite slowly and press them. If you do it quite fast, it doesn't work. Slow. Okay? So in here we have a deer. In the central one you have a bear. As you can see here, we've got a couple of players sleeping. So if you do see any players sleeping, take this as your advantage to see what they've got. So he has a rock on his belt. Don't need that. However, just for the purpose of this video, in case he does come back into the server, we're going to put him out of his misery. Now, you could be a nice person and just leave them there with their stuff, but this is This is a PvP survival game. You're not going to do that, and we're not going to do that. So, let's switch that back over, and we'll get the hatchet out. The machete. I'm coming for you. Oh, well, one here. There's nothing on him. Okay, so with rocks, you can see there's multiple different ones. You've got one with a bit of a yellowish green on it. That's sulfur. You don't want that. We want just a plain white rock. So something like that. Let's put this on my back. Again, let's show you what you'd be doing day one. And then we'll go from there, and I'll show you how to craft a hatchet and all that kind of stuff to get yourself going. Once you've done that, you kind of want to just go around and explore. So this one I should be able to hit, right? No, I can't. That doesn't count. These ones here don't count. Anything tiny. Anyways, I've got rock on me. You'd be looking for stuff like... That's a deer, we don't want that. So something like that, which is the sulfur one. You'll have ones that look like that, but they're just pure white. That's what you want to go for hitting first, okay? But for the purpose of this and saving me running around, I think there might be one behind it, actually. But, yeah. We'll run on that way, but let me show you what you're going to want to do. So when you start, you're going to want to make something like a stone hatchet. So you'll craft that and it'll go into your queue. You can craft multiple things at once. That's perfectly fine. Better things will require you to have a bench to craft. And also some items that you find will need to be put into the recycler to break them down into certain components for you to make something better. Such as bandages, things like that. You can get cloth from certain things. But you kind of, if you find rope, you can throw that in a recycler and then you've got that. So, now you have your hatchet. And this, again, can be used for gathering wood at a faster rate. You also want to make a pickaxe. And when you make a pickaxe, then you've got, you know, this is stone here. You can hit it with your pickaxe once you've made that. And then you're going to get a lot more than you would if you was hitting it with a rock. And they do take a good few hits, so you do yield quite a lot from doing this, which is great because you don't just want to be doing this and yielding absolutely nothing. There we go. Okay, so that's pretty much it. That's what you're going to do the first day. Let's go explore maybe a fuel station and show you what a recycler looks like and things like that, because these are the certain things you're going to be looking out for. Fuel stations are great for gathering supplies as well, so make sure to look at one of those before going to the central dome, because if you go to the central dome, like I said, it's going to be opening you up as a target and people will find you. Not that they can see that you're there, but I wouldn't recommend going to them first. But anyway, let me show you the map as well. Kind of trying to breeze through this without making the video overly too long. So we're on this side here. So I'm going to go to the fuel station near West Dome. So we're going to go this way. Let's get the machete out. But the game itself, it's not the best of looking games, but I'm surprised of how it looks on the Quest. And like I said, this is early access. This isn't in full release yet. They've not hit 1.0. Lots can change and lots can be added, and I'm really hoping a lot of stuff does get added, because there's certain things in the game that I dislike. Not that to the point where I won't play it, but more to the point where I've now have to tolerate it, but I'd rather them get fixed. Like certain things don't feel VR, like opening doors, you do it with a trigger, that type of stuff. But again, they're trying to maintain this PvP style of game. And I suppose they don't want it to be too complicated for people. So he's just started on the server. There you go. Now, it looks like I have a target on me. And I think that stays on me for the next 2 minutes, if I'm remembering rightly. Let's go to the map again. Whereabouts am I? Okay, down this road here, and we can get to the fuel station. So again, you'll find loads of supplies. And it is quite an empty, desolate world. You are in space. When I say space, you're on another planet. I believe it's the moon. The moon? No, it's Mars. It's Mars. It's red. The moon. I'm the moon. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's giving me that itch that Rust gave me that I've not went back to. And the problem with Rust, and one of the reasons why I don't play it that much these days, is because I get too addicted to it. And I'm also worried that's what's going to happen with this. Just put that there. And then I'm going to find anything like this, destroy it. There you go. And you'll get scrap from this. Throw it over your shoulder. There you go. More supplies. And this is quite a bit of a quiet server at the moment because, again, the game's only just released in early access. So it's not the busiest of servers, which is great for me to kind of showing you what you would kind of want to do when playing. However, even when there's like 5 players in the server, it gets to the point where if they're like a kill squad, they're going to hunt you down. And I also wish this menu thing would change. I wish you could have it like 2 items here, 2 items here, and 2 items on your back. We was actually talking about this when we was playing it for like 3 hours straight, and there was just certain things we were going, okay, well, this could be a little bit better, and this could be changed. But at the same point, I think they were trying to go for simplicity, so everybody could try and get used to it. But I feel like in the heat of the battle, changing your weapons is, you can fumble it. You can really fumble it. Right. And you can jump as well, and you can also use a jetpack. Or I say jetpack, it's more of a little boost jump type thing. It's not really needed that much. Yeah. Right. Let's see what's inside of here. This has been looted recently. I don't have much space on me anyway to carry stuff. There's another green keycard there. I actually need to go back to the base and drop some of my stuff off. There we go. And you do have a torch as well on the side of your head because this game does get quite dark. And you just literally put the trigger on and you can use that. Also, the devs see this. Toggle crouch. It's one of my biggest requests. Make it happen. Empty. It's been completely looted. Right, this is a recycler anyway. Let me show you this quickly. So you throw items in there. So if I throw the tarp in there, for instance, and turn it on, it's then going to give me 60 cloth. And then I can use that to make bandages and things like that. Actually, I should probably make some bandages because I do not have any. There we go. Right, but you can throw all different items in there, you know, to get various other items. Let's go a little bit deeper in. Let's show you the central. Now that I've got some bandages, what's my... Oh, my health's low and my food's low. Let's drop the rock. I don't need the rock anymore. Food. There we go. And eat those. It takes a while for them to eat for some reason. And I think I'm going to sneeze. 2 seconds. You didn't hear that, did you? Right, I think I'm going back to Central. Let's have a look. Because if I am, maybe they'll make it. Yeah, Dome Station. Let's just go to the Dome Station. If I die, I die. I lose my stuff. It's fine. But at least you've kind of got a little bit of an understanding of what's what. Look at this dude up here. Trying to hide away. Whoa, I can see why they're trying to hide away. Okay, right, we're not going to go to the dome. I'm going to take all this stuff and I'm going to go back to my base. Nice. And as you can see, it's now getting dark. We're going to go back to our base. Crossbow. Hell yeah. And a spacesuit. Winning. Oh, wait, that's pretty... Should I kill him? I'm going to kill him. Just in case he wakes up and, like, you know, maybe his game crashed and he's now coming back or something. I'm sorry for this, buddy. Okay, how do I... Okay. Right, okay. There we go. So we pull it back and put the arrow in there. Bit slow. Hopefully we get used to that in time. And when you aim, it goes down. Nice. So there we go. We've got a crossbow. This is something you want to do on this game when playing. Just go around and see if anyone has literally just logged off willy-nilly here and there. Because if they have, boom, you're sorted. I'm on my way back to the dome now. Because obviously we saw that person and made my way back. I didn't feel like showing you all that again. Running back out here. It's a lot to watch. That's like an extra 10-minute journey on top of what we're already doing. So that's the quarry over there. I mean, I'll check that out on the way back depending on inventory space. There you go. Wonder why I won't go to my inventory then. Alright. Hopefully there's some stuff around. I believe I didn't put the keycard back, and I think you can use that in the dome. I haven't explored the dome properly yet. I got ambushed there, and since then I've not went back. But yeah, I mean, these are the quest graphics. I mean, you can see some reflections on the actual blade itself, which is pretty cool. I haven't tried it out on a PC yet. I will be doing that at some point, just to kind of get a little bit of a comparison. But yeah, as you can see, it's a quiet game. If you've played Rust, sometimes it is literally just running around with no one around you. And those times are the times you want to cherish, because yeah, as soon as you get a full squad on you, it's not nice. Let's go check out this base. Well, not base, but the satellite and all that in there. And there is another thing here for my gas cans, fuel cans, oxygen. That sounds better, doesn't it? But there's a door there. Let's just go straight through the door. Alright. Oh, there it is. I worked out. Now, does this refill all of them? No, you've... Okay. There we go. Let's do that one as well. Brilliant. Okay, that's all of them. I want to gather some mushrooms while I'm in here as well, because I need food. You have to be careful in here because there is a bear. But these are great. Grab loads of these whenever you see them, because they give you hunger back and also thirst as well. So it kind of kills two birds with one stone. They don't do a lot, but they're easy to gather, so it does make it a little bit easier for what you want to try and do. Let me put a bunch of them in my inventory. There we go. Sweet. Alright. Let's go have a look. Oh, there's a deer in there. Let's have a little look around, see what we can find. Nah, it ran. I need bone fragments, but I can't bother to chase it right now. Right, let's go look around, see what we can find. If there's any boxes here. So this is where I got ambushed last time. There was literally a person down the bottom here, and I was at the top. And then I looked outside and I saw loads of them. I say loads of them. It was free, but it felt like loads. Okay. Can I use one of those on that? Let's have a look. Okay. I don't know what that does. It doesn't tell me, but there you go. At least I've got one of that in my inventory. Let's see if we can find anything here. So this is my issue as well. Like these, you kind of want to try and open them. You can't open anything like that. It's really odd. There you go. Okay. Anything good in here? Oh. More stuff to take back with me. Oh, just a shit ton of components. Oh, level 2 key card. Okay. I need to find something to drop. I'm going to drop the meat because I'm not using it right now. Oh. I've got one of those doors. Don't need another one. Go on the floor. Don't know where you use the level 2 access though. But anyways, this is grim. And it's been a bit grim probably to watch actually because there's not been any interactions with people. However, this was more meant to be kind of like a showcase of what you do in the game when you're not getting attacked, and playing this on a smaller server made it made a bit more sense to do that. However, I will probably do another video going into a server that's more populated and just showing you how crazy Grim can actually be with other players. If that's something people want to see, then just let me know. I've got a bunch of ideas that could be really fun for content for this game. Whether I get time to do them is another question, but we'll see. If you've enjoyed this video, as always, make sure to hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. It means a lot, and it really does help. If VR is your interest as well, PC VR, Quest, and PSVR 2, that's something you'll find here. So yeah, definitely stick around, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching this.